warning signs. This is from, I believe this article was from the Business Times. The world economy has already contending and raging inflation, stock markets in turmoil, and the grilling war is facing yet another threat: the unraveling of the massive housing boom. The central banks around the globe rapidly increasing interest rates, soaring borrowing costs means people who are already stretched to buy property are finally reaching their limits. The effects are being seen in countries such as Canada, United States, and New Zealand, where once hot residential real estate markets have suddenly turned cold. And in the United States, why is that happening?
I don't know.
You don't know? Come on, you know why. You know why. I'm pulling up an article as well. But
Okay, cool. Thank you.
go back to COVID mortgage relief.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you go back to the COVID mortgage relief fund, these are all coming to fruition right now. These houses are getting foreclosed on, right? So if houses are getting foreclosed on, what does that do to the inventory of the market?
It saturates it. There's too much product.
That's right. So that'll bring down the prices, but the cost to get a mortgage is incredibly high. So there's not a lot more people buying. And so here it was. U.S. foreclosures uptick in May. This is June 15th. California, Florida, Texas had the greatest number of foreclosure starts. Default notices, scheduled auctions, and vacant possessions up 1% from a month ago to up to 185%. The numbers that we saw were near 360% for the May timeframe. And so this is a 41-year high with inflation. And you're going to see this number drastically increase.
Yep.
Oh, so
we have.
Yep, 274% from a year ago. There's the one number.
274 from a year ago. In a month, we might be at 300%.
That's right.
What a milestone.
So 274% from a year ago. Now, the difference between this year and last year was the housing moratorium was in place until August of 2021. Right?
Yeah.
Now, it takes 6 months, and 6 months is the average time of a foreclosure. September, October, November, December, January, February. When did we first get the foreclosure number skyrocket over 108%? February. And now think about this: is the housing moratorium ended August? 6 months later, boom. This is what's happening. And so This is part of the coming market bust. The bubble is about to burst, and it's going to be horrendous because you're going to have homeless Americans. That's the problem.
Yeah, but they're going to utilize the crisis to stuff everybody in their commie housing owned by BlackRock.
Yep,
Feed them slightly green.
Yeah, JCMC says you have to pay that back now. That's right.
Yes.
Is that if you did that COVID relief for your mortgage, you have to pay that back. It goes into your escrow account, and you have to pay every penny of it back, and you only have 24 months to do it. And if you don't, you foreclose on your house. Game, set, match. Millions of Americans did that. Another sign that the housing bubble is about to burst. J.P. Morgan fires hundreds of mortgage bankers as the housing market breaks.
That's a tall tale sign.
Yep. Our staffing decision this week was a result of cyclical changes in the mortgage market. The J.P. Morgan spokesperson said, well, probably eyeing the record move in the 30-year mortgage, which has doubled from just over 3% at the start of the year to a stunning 6.13%, a move which has unleashed an affordability crisis.
Yeah.
The cost to borrow money is going up.